Hello, friends. I'm going to go ahead and leave the shopping link right here. We are live streaming on Facebook and Instagram, so don't mind me as I'm kind of looking at both phones and talking to both sides of the viewers. All right, let's go ahead. I've never live streamed on Instagram before. But when you pop on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you've ever seen one of my lives before. If you haven't, go ahead and say newbie so I can welcome you. Awesome. I'm able to pin on both places. Sweet. Cool. Alrighty. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be doing some full coverage, really effortless looking makeup today. If you've never seen one of my tutorials before, I normally go live over on Facebook. I also have Instagram streaming, so don't mind my glances. But if you've never seen one of my tutorials before and you have Facebook, make sure you give me a follow there on Facebook. My name there is Rhea Hope. And if you're on Facebook, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. It's the same name on both places. Rhea Hope. And if you need any links for anything, go ahead and just holler them down below. I'm going to get everything out. I do have some other like really exciting things to share with you guys today that are happening today only. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to do some full coverage. So we're going to talk a lot about like how to get 12-hour transfer proof hold if you've never, or if you struggle with like getting your makeup to last all day long. I'm here to blow your mind. Okay. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to holler them out down below. I'm always an open book on helping color match you or any of the above. I think I'm going to do my favorite lip combination. One of them, that is. And then I'm trying to decide what kind of eye look I want to do. Hello. Aw, thank you. I'll try to read the comments, so because I know I'm streaming on two places. It might be confusing if I'm like just answering half. I'm gonna do rose. The rose tones today. Okay. So on my skin already, I already prepped my skin. How you're prepping your skin is so insanely important on getting your makeup to last 12 plus hours. If you're not doing that yet, that could be the reasoning why your makeup's not lasting all day or looking creepy, cakey, any of the negative analogies. So how I prep my skin is I use my setting mist, which is this. So this is the Prime to Set Mist. My earring just fell out. I love this stuff. It has primer infused in it. So you're not only like prepping your skin, but you're also like adding a layer of, I don't know, like holding, if you will. But it's really, really good. And then I spray my face with this, I let it dry, and then I go in with this. So this is the mattifying face primer. This is going to blur your fine lines, blur your pores, blur your imperfections. Putting this on all over is not only gonna make sure that your makeup is staying in place all day long, but it really, really helps to kind of like even out your complexion and make sure everything just looks amazing. And then I spray again with the setting mist. So setting mist, primer, setting mist. Try that routine, and I promise you, it will blow your mind. My phone is gonna die, of course. Let me get a charger. Why is it that your phone always is gonna die, like, when you don't want it to? Okay. Yes, Prime to Set Mist is crucial. And then after which, now we're gonna go in with this. So this is the Serum Plus Foundation. This has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is a plumping ingredient. So what this does is it actually lifts the skin. So if your foundation is making your skin look fine-lined, wrinkled, makes you look older, you need to try this foundation. It's super, super good. I'm using it in the shade Eyelet. You do want to make sure to push your topper and then shake up the bottle. It'll just help to like thicken the consistency, which will equal a better coverage. And then Once you have that, then we're going to go ahead and pop this on. If you are new to one of my tutorials before, go and say newbie in the comments. If you are on Instagram, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm only going to do one side of my face because I want to show you guys like really like the difference in what this truly looks like. This coverage is full coverage. This is going to hide anything you got going on, whether it be a dark circle, whether it be acne scars, whether it be sunspots, whether it be uneven skin tone. This is going to make your skin look instantly flawless. Awesome. Hi, Erica. Welcome. Feel free to say newbie in the comments so I can welcome you. And then everything I'm using is down here, pinned in the link. It is really affordable. And I have the ability to discount anything. So say you want to build your own bundle. Say you want, thank you, I have the link to my top. I'll give you it in the comments. Say you want the brush and the foundation I used, I can give you those 10% off. Or say you want the concealer, the foundation, the brush that I used, I give you that 15% off. You can build your own bundle however you want. Instagram, please DM me and I can set that up for you. Facebook, go ahead and comment bundle builder in the comments and I can private message you and get that all squared away for you. And you can mix anything. You can do eyes, lips, skincare, literally anything. If you get your total up to $165, you get an automatic 20% off everything. So just keep that in mind. 2 things, 10% off, 3 things, 15%. Anything over $165 is 20%. And then I do also have a secret sale, which I'm going to tell you about more. But here is the before and after. Live before and after. This is the most phenomenal coverage ever. Like, instantly hides any discoloration. Instantly gives your skin that, like, beauty filter. So, so good. Click the shocked face or the heart or one of the reactions if you can tell the difference between 2 sides of my skin. Like, isn't that crazy? I'm using it in the shade Eyelet, which is a little bit too dark for me. I'm kind of like transitioning into my, like between my summer and winter shade, but we'll make it work. Now let's catch the other side up. And literally that's all you do is like a teeny tiny little drop. So you do have the ability to get a lighter coverage with this. So say you're like, that is way too much coverage for me. I am more of a natural kind of coverage girl. Then you can use less, like half a drop or 1 drop all over. Or we also do have another option for coverage called the BB Tinted Moisturizer. And that one's going to be a beauty balm. Just enhances your natural beauty. And that is a good option too if you want less coverage, which again, I can help you. Yes, my top I can link for you. It is out of stock right now, I believe, but they're constantly restocking it. I'm wearing the medium large, just like super chunky and oversized. And then we're going to go in with our concealer. So this concealer is actually going to be the same color as my makeup that I used, which is the shade Eyelet. So we're going to do the same color because we're going to use this as spot treatment. So what spot treatment is, basically like just using this wherever we have a blemish or an acne scar or where we just want like a little extra coverage, but don't want to put a whole nother layer of foundation on. So I do always recommend to grab your concealer in the same color as your foundation. For this step, it makes life so much easier and just makes your skin look so much like less cakey. So we're going to go with this concealer. This concealer is also one of my favorites because it has caffeine infused in it. So it acts as like, it like snatches your face. It goes, it like feels firming. It feels so good. And then we're just going to use the Kabuki brush and we're just tapping this on. My brush and all 3 products that I've used so far, 2 products, are all from Unique, which are all linked right here. Everything also has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you could just return it for your money back. No problem. All right. And then we're going to go in with our concealer. So just press, press, press. And your skin literally looks like a porcelain doll already. And now the other thing about this foundation is once it sets, it has a 12-hour transfer-proof hold. So if you are tired of having to touch up your makeup all the time, you need to invest in that foundation. And it's really not that much of an investment. And 1 bottle will last me almost a year. if not longer than a year. So really affordable. Okay, now let's go ahead and add a little concealer. We're gonna do the concealer in a lighter shade now, and this is the shade Lace. So this is probably like 1 to 2 shades lighter. I like to pull it down like this in my dark circle area and then just on the other side. You do want to let this like dry down for a few seconds. And again, if you need any links to anything I'm sharing with you on Instagram, just DM me and I can give you the links. If you need to be color matched, if you're like, okay, I want to try that foundation, or I want to try that concealer, go and say color match in my DMs and I can color match you. I can help you build a bundle. I got you. On Facebook, go ahead and just comment it in the comments. Comment it in the comments if you have any questions. Sorry, I saw a comment that like really confused me. All right, so we're gonna let this dry down for a second. I wanna show you some new jewelry that I just got. So this is by a company called Belljoy. They are a recent find of mine and I am obsessed. So I just got this new ring. And what's cool about this company is 1 tree planted for each item purchased. I think that is so cool. Look at how stunning this ring is. I got it to wear like that. I thought this was so pretty. And then I'll give you the link too. And then I got these earrings. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for like a big hoop, but I want something like still substantial, but not like overly. So I got these hoops and I thought these were so cute. I love the texture of them. Again, same place, Belljoy, and every product they plant a tree. I think that's so awesome. And I have a discount code for you. Go ahead and private message me on Instagram if you want the link to the jewelry. On Facebook, go and say jewelry link, and I'll give you the link in my discount. They have all colors. They have gold, they have silver. They have a ton of options. This ring that I always wear is also from them. Has a black onyx diamond. Super affordable. This is also from them. All right, let's blend out this concealer. You don't have to wait that long. That was kind of a long time to let this dry down, but honestly, it doesn't hurt. Letting it dry down kind of limits the risk of anything creping or creasing. And I'm going to apply it with a concealer brush. Facebook, go ahead and say concealer brush in the comments. Instagram, private message me and ask me for the concealer brush. I'll give you the link to it. It is so, so good. Whatever this company, and this is not from Unique actually, whatever this company did to like make this concealer brush, they're geniuses. It has like a kitten paw applicator, and I should have only done one side because this concealer like makes your makeup look like it brightens your eyes. It does not like creep and crease and all the C words, but it is so fantastic. And this concealer also has caffeine infused in it. So it's also going to like help to tighten up your under eye. It also has peptides in it. So it's going to be really healing. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles or dark circles, also a really good option is to use this concealer. All right, now we're going to go in with our contour. I'm going to go in with the shade Barely Bronzed for our cream contour. And this is using the all-in-one Berry You sticks. And they're called all-in-ones because you can technically use this as lipstick, as eyeshadow. There's a ton of different colors. This color is my favorite for contour. It is the shade Barely Bronzed. It does have an applicator on this side, but to be totally honest, I don't really love it. So we're gonna just use this brush, which is called the Total Package brush. My favorite mini eyeshadow palette is probably between the rose one or maybe the cool tones. I don't know. I love them all, to be honest. I'm going to use the rose tones today to show you. Instagram is so quiet over there. If you have any questions, holler them out in the comments. I can see you watching. Waiting for the concealer brush to arrive. Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. Yes, I'll private message you the link to the concealer brush. And the concealer, you have to use both. They're so good. And like I said before, I can bundle anything you need. And look at how easy this contour blends out. Like, you just like tap, 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 tap. And it just blends right in. So easy. And then you just want to put that like on the highest parts of your cheekbones. Like that. Okay. Now that's on. Now we're going to go in with the blush. Again, we're going to use a cream blush. I'm going to use the shade Peony Pink. And it's so pretty. I'm just going to use my fingers. The warmth from our hand will help to like blend this out really nicely. Same thing here. Just press, press, press. This is such a pretty blush color. It's the lightest shade of pink. Like it reminds me of, forget the brand, but the color's Orgasm. It's a gross name, but the color reminds me of that. Super pretty and just enough, you know? And then something I always do before I set, I always kind of go back over everywhere and make sure there's no creasing happening, nothing weird going on before we set it, because once we set it, that's all she wrote. Okay. Now cream, contour, and blushes. Then we're going to go in with some setting product. I use a setting powder for oily skin. If you have oily skin, say setting powder, oily skin. I'll give you the link to the one I'm using. If you have dry skin, say setting powder, dry skin. I'll give you the link to a one that would be better for you. Instagram, go ahead and just DM me and I can give you those links. But we're just going to use a baking technique, which is basically using a fine translucent setting powder to pop on all over. And this is, yes, NARS, thank you. And this is going to help to absorb any of those natural oils or elements in the world, sweat even. And this is going to help to trap it. So instead of like your makeup like sliding down your face, it'll be absorbed into the setting powder. Okay, that's on. You can let this bake as long as you really want. It just kind of depends on what your preference is. For me, I let it bake for just a little while and then I'll press it in. And then also from the same company, Belljoy, I also got this necklace. I'm sorry, these pieces are from Marine Costello. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dirtster. Opening another package earlier and I like totally got the name wrong. These pieces are all Marine Costello. And one of the reasons that I love this brand, this ring is Belljoy though. Sorry, I totally got you guys all mixed up. The reason that I do love Marine Costello is that everything, all of their pieces are hypoallergenic and water resistant. Like they, on their website and their feed, actually like put all of their jewelry pieces in water to like show you that they don't turn green. Their saying on their website is forever gold, never green. I think that like catchphrase is gold. I mean, it got me to purchase. Marine Costello is my necklace, my earrings, and this ring. And then this ring is Belljoy. My bad. So that happens when you order from multiple places, I guess. But Belljoy is also a really, really good company. And they have really cute pieces. But I'll give you the links to both. How about that? And you guys can browse. Because there's not like a ton of products on both places. So if you're like me, you want to check it all out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and use our pressed powder. So as you saw, I'm just kind of like pressing this in to my skin over that setting powder, which is just going to like press the setting powder further in, which will help to set it even better. But this pressed powder, you guys, has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. So if you've ever felt like you can't wear pressed powder because you have dry skin, that might be true with others, but not this one. This one is gold. Mimi, go ahead and private message me. If you ever have any trouble finding any links to stuff, always feel free to just send me a message. I can always help you. All right, now we're going to touch up our bronzer a little bit. When I set it, it kind of like dilutes it. So we're going to go ahead and umph that back up a little bit. We're going to go in with the bronzer in the shade Light. This bronzer is actually 50% off right now. So if you want to snag a really good bronzer, half off, which I think makes it like $14 or something ridiculously inexpensive like that, like cheaper than drugstore. And it is so good. It's my favorite bronzer. I've been using the same color for years. It's so good. I feel like I didn't blend my concealer out over here good. I have like a little spot. All good. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and go down the sides of the nose. This just like enhances the contour. But the bronzer is 50% off. If you want the link to it, Instagram, just private message me. Facebook, say 50%, and I'll give you the link to the bronzer. And then this blush is one of my favorites. This is the shade Sisterly, and this also is 50% off right now until supplies last. It is such a gorgeous color. Also kind of similar to the NARS Orgasm shade, but it's a little bit darker, but it also has a sheen to it. So it really makes your cheeks and just your skin look just the right amount of flush. Okay, so this ring, this necklace, and these earrings are from Marine Costello. And then this ring is Belljoy, which Marine Costello is the one that's hypoallergenic, has the catchphrase, always gold, never green, and they plant a tree for every purchase. All right, and then for the nose, bridge and tip of the nose, highest parts of the cheekbones. Okay, and this product right here is the reason that your skin's gonna look glowy. So if you love that like glowy, dewy finish, but say you have oily skin, get this product. This is called the Fusion Highlight, and we're using it in the shade Golden, sorry. I have the older pressed powder. Is it as good as the one you're wearing today? It's still a really good pressed powder, but the one that I have now, our newer formula, has better ingredients. It has shea butter, vitamin E, jojoba. It has other really, really good hydrating ingredients. The old formula did not have those things. Would basically be the only difference, to be honest. Okay, so now let's do, our face is done. Now let's go in with our brows. We're going to start off with our brow pencil. If you have a hard time doing your eyebrows, you need this pencil. Makes life so easy. We're going to go in now with the brow pencil in the shade Medium. This brow pencil, we're just going to take to the arch, through the tail. And then, like I said, everything I'm using is available on my website. And if you need any links, feel free to just reach out to me. Everything has a love it guarantee. And if you're not sure what color you are in any of the products that you see me using, just comment color match or just private message me. Instagram, go ahead and DM me the word color match and I can private message you back and get you all squared away with what shades you are. I've been using these products for we're going on our 9th year, right? Yeah, we're going on our 9th year, you guys, so nuts. So I've used these products on all skin types, all skin tones. I used to do wedding makeup and I would only use these products. So I've seen how they oxidize, how they don't oxidize, what they look good on different textures, ages, you name it. This is actually a skincare line that when they first made it, they actually intended it for mature skin ladies, our older gals. And then since then, we've remodeled everything to be age inclusive. So it's for everyone, but we do a emphasis, I don't know how to say that word. We do like a focus on anti-aging. So this makeup line not only is going to give you good coverage, but it's also good for your skin, which is a very difficult combination to find, I feel like. Yes, I love gold jewelry, I feel like the most, but I feel like silver's coming back. I feel like it's like making a comeback. I, for the first time, bought some silver bangles. Ryan and I go to Stagecoach, not this weekend, but next weekend, and I'm so freaking excited. I've never been. So if you have gone, leave me all of the tips, all the tricks, all the recommendations in the comments. I need to know. I think I have like a good understanding of what I need, but I'll always take some info. All right, I did some brow gel. I did this fiber brow gel that you saw me just throw on really fast. I love it because it has like, it just makes your brows look fuller, which is really nice. And then I went in with a nude eyeliner. Just private message me if you want either of those links. Those are both not from Unique. And then now we're gonna go in with the lip liner in the shade Plush. And this is one of my favorite nude lip liners because it's this like mauve-y, almost like a gray nude. And it makes your lips look super plump. It creates almost like a shadow on that lip line. So it's the perfect color for outlining. And all of our lip liners are smudge proof. So you can put them on and they won't fine line, crease, pill up, none of that. Aw, thanks, Kelly. All right, now we're gonna go with my favorite lipstick, which is the shade Well To Do. It is the perfect combination of being nude, pink, pastel, creamy matte. It's like all the good things. We're gonna take this straight to the lip liner. It has a really good hold. So right now I actually have a special link that I can give you that will give you 25% off eyes and lips, which you get to mix and match, or you can get 4 of the same thing if you want, or you can mix and match them, like I said, and get like eyes and lips. And that'll give you 25% off and you'll get a free gift. Sorry, my nose is like so itchy. You'll get a free gift as well of your choice, which you get to choose between 3 things. Like last month it was between a mascara, a lipstick, and a face brush. So the gifts are really good. Did you put the lip liner on your lips or around your lips? I put it like right where my lip line ends, and that's where I set it, and then I'll start to draw. So right kind of on that border, if you will. All right, and then lip liner, plush, lipstick, Well To Do. And then now let's do some eyes. Something else that I wanted to send home today, the Dime Perfume sale started today. It's 25% off all fragrances. And I have some favorites I wanted to like go over with you guys. So this one I just got, it's the scent Running Late. Smells so good. It's like the perfect combination of floral and like musky. So if you're like me and you kind of like, it kind of depends what mood I'm in with fragrance. If I want to be like more feminine and floral, or if I want that like sandalwood, musky, like heavier scent, this is like a perfect combination of both. So this is the shade, this is the scent Running Late. It's 25% off with my code. I'll give you the link in the code in the comments. Lovely Sweet Dreams is another really good one. Smells so good. This one actually reminds me of Libra by YSL. Like it smells pretty dang identical. And that was the Lovely Sweet Dreams. Another favorite, which if you love more floral, you'll love this. I butcher the name every time, but it's Das Les Bois. D-A-N-S, Les Bois. This one is super floral, super pretty, super feminine, super light. Smells really, really good. It reminds me of Cloud by Ariana Grande. It smells really, really good. All of the fragrances are 25% off. And they have men's cologne and perfume. If you love woodsy, if you love sandalwood, then you'll love this one, which is Felt Cute. It's actually my second roller. I have one in my car. I have one in my purse. And it smells so good. It's very, very like woodsy. It smells so good. But it does still have like a hint of like femininity. It's really, really pretty. Felt Cute. This is actually probably my favorite of all the smells. All right, this is my second Felt Cute. This is Tuesday Date Night. This one smells like Australian sandalwood. Straight up. Like super, super musky, woodsy. This one, Amy, you would love. It smells so good. Again, it's called Tuesday Date Night. So if that is you, grab this one. It smells phenomenal. It smells so good. This one would make a really good cologne too for your husband. And like I said, Mother's and Father's Days are coming up quick. All the fragrances are 25% off for today only. If you want the link, Instagram, just private message me. Facebook, if you want the link, say Perfume in the comments and I'll give it to you. Yes, they have a better description of all of their scents. I know I kind of like stink at describing them. I'm like, this one smells like bubblegum. Just kidding. But really, go ahead and click on my link and I'll give you that. Okay, so now let's do some eyes. So we're gonna do this palette today. This is the Rose Tone palette. We just launched this not too long ago. As of this month, actually. And this is actually one of the items that's on sale this month. This is part of that sale that I was telling you guys about. If you choose 4 items, you get them 25% off plus a free gift. This is an option on there. You can get 4 of these if you want in for 25% off and then get a free gift. So we're going to start off with this really pretty like auburn color. Right on. Main Pass. I have not personally tried it, but I've heard really good things. If you want a really good straightener for your hair, just launched a new tool called Main Pass. It's really good for longer hair. I know, scratch and sniff screen, that would be nice, right? Rhea, best perfume to put on your perfume on your wrist. Best places to put on your perfume on your wrist, neck, behind your ears. That's where I usually do it. I usually do like wrists, and then I'll do my neck, and then I'll do it all over, really. I don't know. Where do you guys put it? Sounds so weird. Where do you put your perfume? All right, so we're gonna work this really pretty like reddish, purplish color into the crease with a fluffy crease brush, and we're just gonna go back and forth like this. I don't know if my comments are working on Instagram. Either you guys have not said a single word, or they're not working. So if they are not working and you're like, Rhea, I'm commenting and you are not answering, private message me because I'm not seeing nothing. I see you guys are there, but I don't see any comments. Wrist and neck, that's where you put yours. Facebook comments are working. Okay, so once you feel good about that color, I'm actually going to switch up brushes and grab the liner shader brush. And I'm using this little side over here. Aren't working, do you mean, Megan? Or are working? Because I'm not seeing nobody's comments. I've also never live streamed on Instagram before, so maybe they just don't let you see them. I don't know. That'd be really weird, though. Oh, they are commenting? Oh, that's sad. I mean, I'm glad that they're commenting, but Instagram, I can't see your comments. It's not my fault. Private message me, though, here on Instagram. And make sure you're following me. If you're not. Okay, so we're just going to buff that underneath. Just to give it like a cohesive finish look, which is really pretty. Slow and deep, that's funny. My voice is weird. All right, now we're going to switch up brushes. I'm going to grab a different fluffy crease brush to do this outside corner. And we're going to go with this really pretty like shimmery purple. And we're going to use this on this outside corner. And we're just going to press this here and gradually work it on. It is like a really pretty like metallic shade. So we're just going to slowly work that on. Ooh, that's exciting. Breaking news. Rhea's followers get access to Goli's new matcha mind through my link in my code. They just launched a matcha gummy, Goli did, and it's supposed to really help with like cognitive focus. And there's something else, cognitive focus, and it's like motivation, which for me, yes, please. I definitely don't have ADD, but I have like, I don't know, maybe it's just today's day and age or something, but I have this feeling that most people like are feeling this way, but just like lack of motivation, like creativity. So I'm super excited to try the matcha gummies to see how that works with me. And I have tasted them and they are delicious. It's a new gummy by Goli. Instagram, go and private message me. I'll give you the link to them. Or I'm sure I posted it in my stories. All right, I'm just working this purple color into the crease. Oh, Amy, you should get the matcha then. Yes, if you need focus and motivation, matcha gummies. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use an empty brush. And I'm just gonna, the more you blend, the better it looks. Always, always, always. And then something I do too is I always have an empty brush. And I'll just sweep away any of the fallout. And then I'll use like my foundation brush and just clean up anything that got away from us. All right, now the fun part. We're gonna go in with a cream shadow brush and we're gonna spritz it with some setting mist, and then we're going to take this gold shade right here, which is really, really pretty. And I'm actually going to use my finger. And we're just going to press this on the lid. Look at how pretty that is. This color is stunning. And again, this is called the Rose Tone palette. You can get this 15% off if you pick this and something else. You can get this 20% off if you pick this and 2 more things, any eyes, any lips, on the website underneath the April special. Or I can give it 25% off if you pick this and 3 items. Again, any eyes, any lips, any combination of that, and you get a free gift. Let's go ahead and press it on this side. Yes, definitely don't run out of your apple cider vinegars. Those are such an insane staple in my life. Like, I couldn't live without them. I take 4 a day, 30 minutes before each meal I take. And it really helps with your gut health and helps to stop overindulging. Just helps to like give you this full feeling, which helps to lose weight. I'm down 43 pounds in a year. All right, we're just gonna blend and clean up. So pretty. I always use a mirror just to make sure. Ooh, not the magnification. Make sure everything's looking good. All right, got a little more fallout than I want, so let's go ahead and clean that up. We're looking sparkly today. Which this, by the way, you guys, is my hands down favorite mirror. This is a mirror from Fancy. It like reclines, which is so handy, and then it comes off the base, which is so nice. Go ahead and say mirror, I'll give you the link to it. All right, better. Even though it didn't look bad, being so glittery. But wasn't the vibe I was going for, you guys? This is so pretty. This palette might be my favorite palette ever. I'll give you a closer up look, Facebook, of what the eyes look like because they're so good. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead. I put this on backwards. And then we're going to do some liquid liner. We're going to take the liquid liner. We actually just launched this in a blue and a teal. Can you mix the gummies together? Yeah, you can eat them however you want. If they have their immunity gummies, you definitely need to get them. They're really good. Okay, this side. Just dragging this along the lash line. And then when you get to that outer corner, just like fling it up. Something I've noticed though, it really doesn't matter. As soon as you put on that mascara, especially if you're using the combination I'm using, you can't see if you've messed up. So stop being so hard on yourself. All right, now here's a trick to get your makeup to look flawless all day long and to look really, really pretty. You're gonna want this. This is the Prime to Set Mist. Oh, it feels so good. It has cucumber extract in it, so it's super refreshing. But like I said, it has primer infused in it, so it adds a layer of like protection and hold on the top of your makeup. So if you're using this before and after your primer, and then when you're done with your makeup is going to be like glued onto your face. It is so, so good. All right, now mascara. Like I said, if you're using my combo, your lashes are going to look insane. They are going to look so long. This mascara we're going on first is called Quadra. So this is a tubing mascara. What tubing mascara does is essentially puts each lash in a tube. So that tube is going to be insanely nourished. So your lashes are not going to get dried out. They're not going to experience breakage. And the tubing mascara that I'm using actually also has a lash growth patent pending formula in it. So this is going to make your lashes grow. It's super similar to Grande Lash. So if you're using this on a daily basis, you're not going to even recognize your lashes. It's going to be so good. And then it also has primer infused in it. So it's a 4-in-1 mascara. So it's priming your lashes, it's making them grow. It's a regular mascara, of course. And then it has that tubing mascara in it. So your lashes are going to look insane. So I like to do one really good coat of the long side. It has like a black bristle long side. I'll do one coat of that, and then I'll do another coat of the long black bristle side, not as like in depth. And then I will turn the brush and use the short silicone side. The short silicone side is really going to lock in that length. Just reach down for more if you want. It does not smudge, it does not smear, it is water resistant. I have worn this in the pool, at the river, at the beach, on vacation, on the boat, wakeboarding. What's nice is when it does get wet, it doesn't bleed, they flake, which is nice. And then we're gonna do one nice topper of the Twisted mascara. This mascara is hands down probably my favorite. It has so many really good ingredients like biotin, keratin, argan oil. So it's really nourishing. And then it has a micro wand, so it gets really good precision in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the smaller wand that comes in this, and this is perfect for reaching those harder to reach eyelashes and like fine tuning your mascara. So if you have like an area that's really hard to get to, or you're like, okay, this looks clumpy, I want to separate it, you can do this with that tiny one, which is so nice. And then because we love all the drama, I go back in with my Quadra one last time. Because why not? But both mascaras are transfer proof, water resistant. They're good to go. All right, and there is our makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, Facebook. Make sure to private message me or comment below if you need any help or links or questions or anything. Feel free to private message me. Make sure that you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner. Always is a huge, huge help to me when you do so. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, Facebook.